In the realm of celebrity, there are a few things that are done in order to, well, make oneself look better. Even though that is a subjective thing, of course. But for many celebrities in the world of TV, movies, sports, and music, sometimes the need to look better outweighs common sense, and as such, they spend lots of money to augment their bodies. Allow us to show you some who did just that. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 7. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has been one of the top female performers in the rap industry since her rise to fame thanks to Lil Wayne. But she's had some other help in getting to the top, including her looks being different. Because back when she was Annika Tanya Mirage, she looked very different. If you look at her back in 2009, you'll see that her curves aren't even close to what they are right now, and that's actually the point. She's had fat transfers, which moves various parts of your body to other areas. In this case, she had her chest and butt worked on multiple times over the years. That cost her $20,000. Then she had her lips touched up, which added another $11,500 to her growing bill. There are also rumors that she had work done to her nose, but that's unconfirmed at present. You can't deny it works because many love Minaj's looks. But despite being a queen of rap, you can't say that it's a natural queen because she isn't. Number 6. The Kardashians. Be honest, are you really surprised that the Kardashians and the Jenners are on this list? You can make an entry for each member on the list in terms of not just plastic surgeries they've had, but all the makeup they use to touch up their bodies. It takes a lot of money to maintain their looks. Kim Kardashian has notably done a lot to herself, both big and small, in order to get the look that she deserved. That's just the start of it all. Kris Jenner has obviously had work done to her. You notice that she doesn't look like she's aged a day, despite being 63 years old? And then you add Khloe, Kylie, and the rest of the massive family, and you have enough work done to pay for a couple of years of salary for a few people, not a whole group. If you're curious why they go to such lengths to do this, it's because they feel they need to do this to maintain their status, make people buy their products so they can look like them, and so on and so forth. So when you think about it, is there anyone out there who has spent more on their looks than the Kardashians? Probably not, when you combine them. Number 5. Cardi B. Cardi B is the other queen of rap, aside from Minaj, and she too has had some work done to her body, which started out in a reasonable way, and then got dark really quick. Let's start with a reasonable one. If you look at her early pictures in rap, you'll see that her smile is not the straightest ever. Due to this, Cardi B was made fun of it for that smile. But then she decided that enough was enough. She used the money she got from her contract deal with a record label to make sure she had the best smile around. To be clear, she paid through the nose to make sure this worked. She spent $40,000 on her mouth to make sure it was perfect in her eyes. A lot of money. But if you think about it, she honestly had a fair reason to get it fixed, and fixed for good. Which for a time was all she needed, and she was very happy with her new bright smile. However, things went off the rails when she got unexpectedly pregnant. While she loves her child, she felt that the pregnancy ruined her figure. As such, she went back to the doctor to get plastic surgery. A lot of it. Then she didn't wait the required time to heal after the surgeries, and she almost wrecked her entire body. So in the case of Cardi B, she is truly a case of beauty having a price and a cost. Number 4. Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner was at one time not only male, but an Olympic athlete. Winner of the decathlon, no less. Then he married Kris Kardashian and slowly underwent an internal and external transformation. This resulted in him becoming Caitlyn Jenner, a massive process that took a lot of time and money. The estimates of the range of surgeries needed to do this range from $1 to $4 million. Just a few of the procedures included cheek implants, an Adam's apple shave, brow lifts, Botox, liposuction, eyelid lifts, breast augmentation, a rhinoplasty, and a 10-hour facial feminization procedure which softened her features. Eventually, Caitlyn Jenner was born, and it got a lot of reactions, needless to say. Whether you support it or don't, that's not the point. The point is that Caitlyn did it, and was willing to pay for it. Number 3. Demi Moore. Demi Moore has enjoyed a very long career ever since she went and got her break in the 80s, but she has long been touted as someone who used plastic surgery to keep her looking great, which she denied, obviously. Eventually, she revealed just how much she had gotten done on her. in excess of $500,000 in order to fix various things on her body. What's more, she went and got procedures on the parts of the body that no one would see on camera just to make sure she looked good everywhere. That's why plastic surgery has a bad rap, because some people take it way too far. Number 2. Megan Fox. Megan Fox is a bit infamous in Hollywood because of her personality and the films she's been in. But she is also someone who has used plastic surgery to heighten her station, if you will. It may have started slow, but now she's very much different in terms of her hairstyle, eyes, lips, nose, and more. Based on reports from those close to Fox, she spent about $60,000 on the transformation of hers. And despite her still having those looks, her Hollywood fame is nothing like it was when she was first doing the Transformers movies. Number 1. Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne is the wife of Ozzy Osbourne, though she started out as his manager, and she's done a lot to help his career. But she also became a star in her own right, including being a host on The Talk and more. But compare her looks from her time as Ozzy's manager to where she is now with The Talk or her other appearances, you'll see a literal night and day difference. It's very noticeable and drastic in a way. According to Sharon, she did all the plastic surgery and such in order to make herself prettier because she felt she wasn't pretty enough to be dating a rock star like Ozzy. Dangerous line of thinking that many have had, sadly. She resolved to stop doing this in 2012, and she's kept that promise. Though by that point, she had spent $200,000 on her body makeover, all because she didn't feel she was worthy of Ozzy. I'm very sad, but at least she approves of who she is now. That's what matters. There you go, a look at various celebrities who paid a literal fortune to go and augment themselves to look a certain way. Were you surprised by some of the people on this list? Which ones weren't you surprised about? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.